had moved from Mahinagar in Bengal's Burdwan district to Cuttack, where Sri Jankinath Bose joined the bar in 1885. The young Subhash was sent to the Protestant European school, where Indians were treated as second-class citizens. No Indian language was taught at the school, and Indian students were not allowed to sit for scholarship. Despite some of them topping the class, he later went to Ravenshaw Collegiate School, where he learnt more, including a deep sense of patriotism and values from his private reading of Swami Vivekananda's work. In October 1919, Subhash Bose was sent to England by his parents to prepare for the prestigious Indian Civil Services, a conventional option for the talented elite. He passed the examination, but his heart lay in service to his motherland, India, not in the colonial British Raj. A place in the ICS would mean serving the British Raj. For the nationalist Bose, the choice was clear. He would dedicate his life to freedom from British rule. Subhash Bose resigned from the ICS on 22nd April 1921. In a letter written to his brother Sarat Chandra Bose, Subhash said, "I have come to believe that it is time for us to wash our hands clean of any connection with the British government. The best way to end a government is to withdraw from it. I sent in my resignation a few days ago." Sri Subhash Chandra Bose returned to India on 16 July 1921 and met Mahatma Gandhi in Bombay on the same afternoon. Gandhiji advised him to work for the Indian National Congress under the leadership of Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das in Calcutta. In October 1924, Sri Bose was arrested in Bengal under a law which permitted the authorities to detain an individual indefinitely merely on the basis of suspicion rather than evidence. Subhash Bose was charged with being a principal organizer of a revolutionary movement in Bengal and imprisoned for 2.5 years. In 1928, Subhash Chandra Bose was appointed General Secretary of the Indian National Congress. Shri Motilal Nehru was the party president. The most important debate of the time was whether Congress should demand full independence or remain content with dominion status in the British Empire. Bose wanted complete freedom. At the 1928 Congress session at Calcutta, Gandhiji moved a resolution asking for dominion status by December 1929. Subhash Bose moved an amendment saying that nothing short of complete independence would be acceptable. Although the amendment was defeated, the momentum propelled the Congress to pass the Purna Swaraj resolution, which was adopted at the historic 1930 Lahore session under the presidency of Jawaharlal Nehru. Shri Bose was 41 when he became Congress president in 1938. He raised the ante further at the Tripuri session in March 1939 with his proposal that India take advantage of the impending war in Europe and demand independence from the British within 6 months. He was ahead of his time. Congress rejected this view. Such differences came to a head, and Subhash Bose resigned as party president after Tripuri. He formed the All India Forward Bloc on 22nd June 1939, spurred a new mentality and dynamic alternative to the struggle for freedom. In March 1940, in a speech to the All India Anti-Compromise Conference at Ramgarh, he said, "Our main task is to end imperialism and win national independence for the people of India." In July 1940, he initiated the agitation for the removal of the Holwell Monument at Calcutta's Dalhousie Square. Erected by the then Governor of Bengal, John Holwell, in 1760 to commemorate the alleged death of Britishers in the Black Hole by the last Nawab of Bengal, Sirajuddaula. The monument stood as a symbol of India's slavery. On 2nd July 1940, Subhash Chandra Bose was arrested under the Defence of India rules and incarcerated in Presidency Jail. In November 1940, he was placed under house arrest. From there began the most momentous phase of his life and a remarkable chapter in India's modern history. On 27 January 1941, disguised as a Pathan, Shri Bo